Tack
Tack
It
It
Up!
Up. What's good, boys?
What's going on?
I always find it kind of awkward because we always do the tack it up, even though we've just been like chilling right now.
I mean, yeah, but
No, I know,
you have
like
to
it's
tack it
fun.
up.
No, I mean that's just how it
I think
runs, bro. That's just
that's
how
the whole selling point.
exactly though. That's how it goes. But I just
Yeah.
think it's funny.
We need to get,
Do you think other podcasts do that? Probably.
no, they have like an already like preset thing. You know what I mean? Like a little
Nah.
sound
Podcasts
bite.
definitely have a higher budget.
Yeah, like
Like,
Joe
we're working on,
Rogan.
like, a
Joe
no-budget.
Rogan's got like that, like 3, 2. Like that's definitely a fucking sound bite.
No,
What,
yeah.
the beginning when it's like
We work
what's up, freak bitches?
Yeah, yeah.
for it.
Oh yeah. No,
What's
no,
up,
no, no. I
like-
know, but like
shit?
But like the podcast, like the way it starts with that, and like I'm just saying, like they're just like talking, you know?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we gotta tack it up. So what's everyone
No, I
drinking?
mean,
today?
Duh,
I mean, I
So
went
Spiro had that little Merlot.
still.
of course. Almost done with that.
Dude. Look at this guy, dude.
I
He's
mean,
like a
bro,
little
listen,
Johnny Barbados.
listen. Vino is nice. A. Two, bro, all the fucking greatest people in the world are drinking wine all the time. Imagine being a philosopher in the ancient times, just fucking drinking a carafe of vino, just like getting it.
You know the vibes I get right now is the Dos Equis guy.
Exactly.
Like Spiro's like the Becky's guy. Like that's like the vibe I got as soon as you said, like, dude, high people drink this. What about yourself,
they do.
Rob? I think we already know.
Dude, so I went to the gas station trying to pick up White Claws, and they didn't have
Oof,
like
ew.
White Claws, so I had to get
Good.
the knockoff Bud Light Seltzer White Claws,
Oh, wow.
basically. And like, dude, let me tell you this: the
Oh.
looks I was getting when I was walking through were not good looks because I looked like a total tool grabbing White Claws. But
Yeah.
guess what? I don't give a fuck, dude. You know?
They
'Cause
thought
I'm
you were
looking
like,
good.
They
Yeah.
thought you were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they thought I was playing for the other team.
Yeah, no, I
But
mean,
like,
it's fine.
dude, with this
Like, you kind of
mustache, that mullet, and I had the pit vipers on,
Had
you know,
Pit Vipers on.
they were probably
People
just
probably thought like
they're just staring at my
this guy doesn't belong.
yeah, they were just staring at my Johnson probably.
No, I was gonna say they were looking at the bulge.
Yeah. Dan, what
do
about
got,
you?
man? What's your artisan craft IPA?
Dude, see, I know you guys make fun of that shit. Me and the Indian guy had a good conversation today.
And what's his
At
name?
that place across from Kebab. Don't know his name. He's
It-
just Indian guy one.
Is
Indian
that
guy one, who's the old guy.
Across
Indian
from
guy two
Kebab?
the
Is
other
that? Are you talking about Discount Liquors?
dude. Oh yeah. Don't know the name. I've been going there for months. Don't know the guy's name at all.
Yeah.
But I got a fucking Flying Dog, little Bloodline, Blood Orange IPA, 8%. So, I mean, it's good. He's probably very upset that I'm cheating.
Scale of 1 to 10.
With the other 6, maybe.
Rookie score.
Oh wow.
Whole number. Rookie score. It's okay.
What it is, dude, I'm getting so used to tasting these where I can tell, like how we said before, I can tell the difference. Now I feel like I'm like some hardcore, like,
You're like a sommelier.
type.
Yeah.
It tastes
Sure.
bad beer when I taste the beer.
And where is this fall? Where's a 6? Is a 6 just like where's bad? Where's good? Where's average? Where's the best beer you ever had?
Alcohol content, dude. Like, it's like hard not to say it's not good. 2 beers will get you fucked up.
Is that all
If
you
you're,
look
like,
for in a
looking
good beer? If it gets you fucked up?
I know.
Let's
I
go
mean,
into it.
Just get on some Merlot then, bro. The fuck? Like I drank. I don't even know how much this was, but
See, nah, because I'm a white guy.
I
Rob
fucking
knows
barely
about
even
Rob.
breathe, dude.
What wine? What wine do we know? Oh, Gary Farrell.
I don't know.
Russian
I don't know
River
wine.
Water,
I don't really drink wine.
2016.
Or some Franzia, the box wine. You could just slap the bag.
Oh, that shit's good.
Little
I'll drink that
little
shit.
Gary Farrell. Wine of the year, dude. I was drinking that for a couple months. I mean,
Dude, listen. The next time Rob is in fucking Lake Hiawatha, we're going to the box, and I'm treating you guys to a glass of Merlot.
Dude, Merlot at the
Dude,
box,
fucking-
that is a bucket list. That is a bucket list. If you're drinking wine at the box, that is a sight to be seen.
Yeah,
Tack
but
It
I
Up
mean, it's
doesn't
happening.
make it to the box. They have a thing in Merlot. I don't know what we're doing.
Dude, we gotta
I mean,
go.
where else would you have Tack It Up other than the box?
We gotta do a live show from the box.
Box
Like
bathroom.
Yeah.
live stream it.
Live show from the box bathroom.
Yeah, you know.
With a man. Dude,
On a
remember the
Friday
Mexican
night after you played a game of pool.
Yeah.
Dude, I was there with Rob one night. Like, we saw these 3 Mexicans. Remember, it was like me, you, Dan. We were all playing darts, and I tried to
Yep.
go to the bathroom. Dude, just one Mexican, like holding the door.
Oh yeah,
closed.
they had a
You know,
bouncer at the door.
Swear on my life, that was the crazy
Oh yeah,
dude for like.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the one
Bouncer.
kid. The one kid went on the jukebox and started playing like Sum
Dude, the
41 or
bouncer,
something,
man.
or Blink 182. And I'm like, all right, that kid's cool. But like the rest of them were like
Dude,
doing lines off the paper towel rack.
Yeah.
Like shout out to the box, dude. This place is home.
No, seriously. Except the bouncer guy gave me a hard time because I didn't have an ID. Because I remember the first time I ever encountered the bouncer, I was underage going to the box. I got in, but I remember.
People do.
Dude,
Like,
I
all you have
remember.
to do is slip like.
But he was like a townie. Like, it's like, dude, like I see you at LA Fitness. Like, I see you at LA Fitness with your do rag. Like, I'm coming in. You know, I'm going into the box.
Yeah, I remember like I was of age, and like going to the box for
Yeah.
months, and then they had a bouncer who was like chilling at the door, like in the little like hallway there, and it was like me, Adam, Dan. We go in, and the guy's like, "Let me see your IDs," and we're like, "Ah, good one, man." And because we just thought he was just like some drunk guy there, like pretending to be a bouncer. Like, when the hell does the box have a bouncer?
Yeah.
And he's like, he like stood in front of us. He's like, "No, I'm gonna need to see your IDs." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, that guy was paid in a fucking pretzel and a fucking six pack for the night. And they let him play on
Just one of those
the pool table without having to wait.
Yeah, like
He really did though. Like, you know, like seriously, like he does. Like, do you find the bouncer just like playing pool and it's like, what?
yeah, like you're
How
like,
you at
shouldn't
the
you be
door and playing
working?
pool at the same time? No, like what are you doing?
I don't think there's ever been a non-special night at that place though. People brag, but I've had some special nights there. Like, I think, who is it? You, Rob, or somebody else? I remember there was like some black guy. I don't even think he had shoes on. He was taking this white girl home. I think it was Rob. I swear it was either me and you and outside or me and Dan. He's like, I'm taking this white girl home. And he just kept saying that, dude. He's like,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
taking her home. Dude, and this white girl
Oh,
was
that's
like,
awesome.
like really like half dead. She just seriously for this. She's like, oh, I'm going home. I'm going home. But like, I've had so many nights like that at the box.
Oh yeah,
So many.
dude. There's just the weirdos of Lake Hiawatha, and then there's like the box weirdos. You know, like
Like a
it's its
sub, like a
own
sub
category. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
like
remember.
push up man versus like a box Randy. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, they're
off
two
of
different types of legends.
what's that one dude's name? The dude who got busted for like running cocaine? Willie. You remember Willie, Dan? Were you going to the box when Willie was there? Oh, Willie.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. He was like, he knew the Coles. He was like,
Oh.
yeah. He was. Let me tell you how old school this guy was. Little Greg was how we know Big Greg. You know, that's how old school this guy was.
Yeah.
So like, little Greg to us, like your guys' age, Greg, that's baby Greg. So you know this dude has lived through probably 1 or 2 world wars. You know, this this guy has seen the damn world.
Too.
Yeah.
He's been around the block. Oh. But I feel like there's a bunch of people like that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you remember the one girl who went to our high school and she like had like her name was turned into a nickname because I guess she would have like sex with a lot of men.
Ashley?
Is that,
I
is
mean,
that the one?
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I honestly I didn't know where you were going with it, but yeah.
No, I just that's just
Okay.
like another like legend.
Yeah.
That's just like another myth.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
exactly. Like they just they're like plagues. They're like plagues that come across the lands.
Remember my freshman year, she was in my autos class.
Wait, let's go with a red flag right there. Right? She's in your autos class.
Yeah.
That's kind of a red flag.
She was in my autos class.
Okay.
She gave Chappie a sip of her drink.
Like her
Everyone
witch's
was
brew?
she has herpes. Good. But I had a sip of that stuff too.
What?
So I'm sitting there, dude. After school, I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, I think I'm in a situation right now. I'm in kind of a bind. Dude, this I didn't want to tell anyone. This is like the first time I told this story. I still haven't told anyone, but I don't think I have herpes. I mean, I made it out alive. No stuff in my mouth.
I mean, maybe you
I
do
mean, I
have
hope not,
herpes.
because
It's
we'd
like,
all
who
have fucking
cares?
herpes then, Dan. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
I
if,
mean, you
dude,
don't
if
have.
so, I mean, dude, fuck it.
I think it was people just being mean to that girl because she sucked every cock from here to the fucking
Yeah, I
here to
mean,
Tennessee.
one
Not mine.
time, yeah, not my, yeah. Let the record show,
Not mine. Let me
not
clarify
it.
that.
Like,
I want to tack it up. Let's just say everyone on Tack It Up has a clean slate.
no one tacked that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that.
a relatively clean
Well,
slate.
yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Dude, I
let's just move
remember.
on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
No,
let's
I'm
move
just
on.
kidding.
Let's move on. How about this weather?
Well, yeah, the weather's.
It's
I mean, it's
nice.
been a little bit warmer. I mean, dude, the amount of stratospheric aerosol injections going on
What?
lately has been
I don't know
insane.
what the fuck that means, bro. I'll be honest. Are you talking about people
Dude,
using hairspray?
Now you're speaking
Or
straight
people
up.
using too
no,
much hairspray?
chemtrails,
Oh, okay.
stratospheric aerosol injections because they inject aerosols into the stratosphere.
Sure.
Why do they do that though?
Uh,
And who's they?
to what? Who's they? I mean, like, I can't really, like, I can tell you who they is, but you know, no, dude, they spray shit in the air. That's why, like, you can barely like grow food. You know, like they just like spray you with shit. Listen, did you know that in like, dude, they spray fucking parsippany for mosquito control, man.
Yeah.
What? Like, what?
The
You're just
mosquitoes are bad.
yes, but you spray it, and I still get bit, so don't spray me. Like, what's in that
But you
spray,
would
dude? If
get
it
bit
kills mosquitoes,
worse.
what does
You'd
it do to
get
me?
bit more
Yeah,
than if
but
they
like,
didn't
dude, like
spray.
now
When did it
you're
start
breeding,
though?
dude. You're breeding super mosquitoes.
That's true. Because they adapt,
I can
right?
kind of see that, dude, because I've been
No,
getting
like
bit more and more.
no, I mean like exactly. Like, don't tell me that they're not getting stronger, dude. I mean, what do you think about human adaptation, dude? Like, we live until we're fucking like 80. Dude, humans would live to like, yeah, like I mean, they would get shot and like do fucking crazy shit. But dude, people used to die at like 40. Like, that was like a long life.
Yeah, well, but that was back when, like, if someone called you a bitch, you would just duel.
Yeah.
Like,
No, they also like
yeah,
got a
yeah.
common cold and just like die.
Yeah.
You gotta think.
Either way, dude, they spray shit in the air to fucking block out the sun.
Which is a good thing because that's preventing global warming.
Yeah, but the thing is that the sun is the source of life.
But it also gives me really bad sunburn. I'm pretty pale,
Exactly. No, I
so I
know,
don't
dude.
like
Like,
it.
if you don't have sun, dude, if plants don't have sun, if I don't have sun, if you don't have sun, like, you're dead. Like, you're done. Like, you need sun,
Yeah,
you
so
know?
we're trying to block it out so we'll adapt and we'll become like mole people,
Oh, no,
right?
I
You
mean,
just
just you
talked
gotta.
about the human adaptation, so we'll adapt to no sun. True or untrue? Or
I
does it
mean,
not work
yeah,
like that?
well, probably. But over how many years though? Because you'd really be thinning the herd doing that,
Yeah, well, fuck them.
you know?
We've thinned the herd in the last year and a half. Keep thinning them,
Have we
dude.
though? Have we though?
I mean, thinning as much as any fucking person would thin. Thin like every other year. People die
No,
every
yeah.
day.
No, exactly. Yeah, I
Every
agree.
fucking day, dude. We make
No,
such a
exactly.
big
So that's why
thing.
they spray the. That's why they spray the air. It's to kill you. Like, that's
How
it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
did you go? Like, how do we get there though? I feel like the audience. How do we get to that point?
What do you
Who
mean?
told you
Well,
that?
It's just
I mean, like,
science. You see it for
yeah.
yourself, right?
No, I mean, because like, dude, like, if you block out the fucking sun and yeah, like we will adapt, but it's like, dude, like if you block out the sun and you like spray shit into like our food and our water, like, you know, and we ingest that, like, yes, like that is like a slow kill. Like, you know, like you're slowly getting
Okay.
bled of your nutrients.
Yeah.
Like, you're dying.
But you could also just take a vitamin
You could,
or
but
double
even
up on
that.
vitamins.
But then what if they Well, dude, what if they fucking spray your vitamins?
What if they just spray everything?
Plus, not. I mean,
Dude, but
realistically,
like when you think like that, like aren't you scared of everything? You don't think they're like spraying most of the stuff you eat and drink?
no. Like, yes and no. Like, I'm scared of everything, but I'm not scared because, like, if something were to happen to me, God forbid, knock on wood. But I'd know why. I'd get it. You
Yeah.
know.
You would get it, yeah.
I'm like, it's probably that vape.
Yeah, it's probably that popcorn lung.
It was probably that chemtrail. You know, like it was probably that GMO banana I eat every day. Even though like
That's
it
not a
claims
real
to be
banana.
organic. No, I mean it's
Yeah.
organic, dude. It says organic. A lot
Yeah,
of
the
shit I get
Yeah,
sticker's
says
organic.
organic. No, exactly. Like I get a lot of organic stuff. Well, okay, you know.
it's not
Yeah,
organic
Dan.
anything anymore.
Yeah, Dan can't relate, dude. This guy gets fucking buffalo, dude. He gets buffalo and elk. No, what do you get? Bison?
This guy, man. I'm a fanatic of things, man.
I know,
I'm
but like
drinking
you
fucking
go.
tea.
My brother's a big bison guy. He's probably listening. Shout out Jimmy.
You gotta get on the
This
bike.
guy's been
Really
bisoning
not.
hard for years, and
I guess I gotta go to the bison
he
train.
claims that it makes him stronger. So like if he goes to the gym and eats bison before he goes to the gym, he'll lift more than if he just
Yeah.
eats regular beef. Which I think he's head casing. I think it's full of shit, right? I think if he thinks to himself like, "Oh, I ate bison this morning so I could put up more weight," that's why. But
And I'm telling
Placebo
you,
and hard.
yeah.
Bernini's got him on that future.
Yeah.
Future. Just goes in there, he's just rubbing bison on the
Yeah,
forehead.
yeah, he just
Oh,
takes a bison bath.
I mean, how do you prepare your bison?
me?
Yeah,
Taco seasoning, low sodium taco seasoning.
low sodium tacos.
Low
Wow,
sodium, and
dude,
then do
you.
you put salt on it to get the flavoring?
Oh yeah, I mean, I do like salt
Yeah.
after. I don't like cooking with salt. I like putting salt on like after. Like I
I'm
know
the
me and
total
you have
opposite.
like you like cooking with salt. See, but you know it's like not good to cook some things with salt on it right away. You know, it's not good to like
Why?
not good.
I mean, it depends. It could
Why?
dry out. It could dry out meat. I mean, that like sodium is not
It's not good to cook your eggs with salt. It's good to like salt it after because it
I'm
breaks
salting
down the
those eggs.
protein.
I'm salting those eggs though. But
What
at
about
the same
pizza,
time, I
dude? I'll
mean,
throw some
like
salt on my
cooking,
pizza.
maybe like a
See,
garlic
you've
salt.
been
But
doing
even
that
then, like
since
don't
you were
bother.
a kid.
Like the cheese is
Right,
salty.
this guy's doing straight up table salt on his
Yeah,
pizza ever
Yeah.
since I've known him.
yeah.
No, I mean like, if
Just
that's what you
salt.
like,
That,
sure.
If I have just a regular plain pizza, sometimes I'll throw salt on it if I want. Especially like around the crust. You know how like around the crust where there's like the gap from cheese and then there's that small ring of just sauce? I'll salt
Oh
that
fuck
bitch
yeah.
up.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I honestly like wow. Thinking about pizza crust right now. Oh my god, dude. Oh, okay, so you know how we were talking about Star Tavern was our number one? Like that was the
Yeah.
number one consensus. So I was serving a table tonight at work, and they said they were from West Orange. So I was like, West Orange, like why aren't you at Star Tavern? You know. So we are talking about that, and then they said that you got to go to Lombardi's in
Lombardi's.
Cedar Grove. Lombardi's in Cedar Grove. See, that's fuck the box, dude. Lombardi's when you guys get back, or
Okay.
when Rob gets back.
Lombardi's in Cedar Grove. I'm writing that one down.
Well, or just Star Tavern. But either
right
way,
down
dude,
right now.
he said that the pizza there, just check it out. It is Star, maybe.
You check it
Also
out.
there's a place in Elizabeth called Santillo's. Apparently it's like one dude, this old school Italian dude, who like if it's a freaking Tuesday at like 3 o'clock and he's done, and he's like, I don't feel like working. He just shuts down shop. He's the only guy who just shuts down shop. He's like, I don't feel like working. Or like it could be like a Friday,
Isn't
5
that the
p.m. Get
guy
the
that?
rush. He's like, nah, I'm closed today. I don't give a shit. He's
Huh.
just like this old school Italian dude who just straight up like just lives in his own fucking rules. And apparently he makes a good fucking
I
pie.
wish there was more people like. That's the guy who showed Prez, like his like stove and how to make pizza, right?
Yeah, he like cleans his
It's the
stove with
same
like
guy.
dirty jeans or something. He's like, this
Yeah.
is the fucking trick. Legend.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude, speaking of that, I had some fucking filet mignon tonight. I'm just thinking about that shit. Finish
Oh,
that up. Some pepper, some onions, some rice, some fucking Frank's Red Hot. Put that shit on everything.
you put
Dude,
that on
that's
your
gotta be
steak?
I think you always eat good.
dude, that's gotta
I don't
be,
think you
you
ever
know,
eat.
like,
You've never eaten a struggle.
what happened?
No, no, go, and then I'll tell you.
Never eaten a
I
struggle
don't think
meal?
you've ever eaten like a struggle. You've never eaten like you've always eaten good, dude.
No, I mean,
Ever since I
dude,
know
I've
you.
eaten my fair share of fucking
Never been
struggle
like a
meals.
cereal type of night.
No, I
This
mean,
guy's
dude, it's
busting
of
out.
course. No, I mean, dude, like that shit was made like, beforehand. Like I have other people in the house. But struggle meals, I mean, what, like a fucking fried egg? Just like some rice?
Sometimes you get
An egg roll?
just some
Dude.
rice.
Yeah, like some
How
just
was the
some
meal?
fucking
Good?
rice. Yeah, I mean, dude, it was just, like pretty basic, just like filet mignon cubed up, fucking sauteed with peppers and onions and a little white rice from Costco, some byogo or some shit. Who knows, bro? All that pizza talk. Oh man.
Dude, I
Dude, you drink a glass
cannot
of wine, talk about pizza, you just fucking feel like, oof.
dude, I cannot eat white rice without the Yi Pin hot sauce.
Dude, Yi Pin is the fucking best.
Dude, I've tried just putting like Texas Pete on there. Nah.
No, like
It's
Frank's Red Hot, like fine, but like Yi Pin is the ultimate best,
yeah.
of course. Oh,
Dude,
I got some
even like that
downstairs.
rice from oh yeah.
I have it on
Even the
deck.
rice, dude, from the Chinese places is like so much better than the rice I make.
Sticky
Oh
white rice?
yeah.
Yeah, bro, gotta get a rice maker.
Dude, I think that's the next
Dude,
purchase. I'm gonna get
dude,
one
do we
Monday.
have like a GoFundMe? Do we have a GoFundMe or like a Patreon? Like
I think we
support
got it, dude. At this
dinosaur
point,
rice makers.
Well, we do
support
got
Tack It Up.
merch coming. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
I think
We
we
talked
no.
hinted
about it
it
last time.
last week,
A
and then
little
we're
bit.
gonna also hint it this week, and we're probably just gonna hint it next week until we actually get merch in our hands.
So
Yeah.
I got the designs ready. We'll be making some. I already got one person that wants to buy some. So I
Oh, there
think
you go.
no, yeah. Guess what? I mean, we can do it.
Hmm.
To get our name out there. I think the merch is going to be nice. I'm going to be showing it on Instagram like maybe tomorrow afternoon. I want to get like
Oh yeah,
free
don't make
mock.
any promises.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then just future, it's gonna be on the Instagram eventually. It's gonna be huge. Follow us on the Instagram.
Yeah, tag underscore it underscore up.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
Is
just have
that
to
it?
plug that.
so
I
No,
don't
like
know.
yeah, gotta remind people.
how's everyone's week going? We were just catching up a little bit. What's everyone actually been up to? I feel like these weeks have just been zooming by. I can't even like
Yeah,
kind of catch up.
everything's kind of the same. It's all a big blur, really.
Yeah, this week I worked a lot, worked overtime, and then just like I just wake up, chill for a minute, play around with the stocks for a little bit, go to work, come home, go to sleep for a little bit, and then just repeat it the next day.
That's how I've been feeling, dude. Like the only weird thing that happened this week, I kind of told you guys before, so it wasn't so awkward. Dude, I'm on Instagram. I got a busted up phone, Rob. Now it's just like completely. I got to go to Ray J. That's I'll tell
Yep.
you after. So I'm like looking on my Instagram, and I like get like a weird DM. Like this mom that like I think I know anyway.
This is on
I'm
the
not gonna
on your
name it.
personal Instagram or on the Tack It
My
Up Instagram?
personal Instagram. Not
Okay.
gonna name a name. She's following people that I know, and she was like, "Oh, oh, how are you doing? Is that the other thing?"
And you know
Dude,
her?
randomly. Hey, I can give you an allowance. Now, if anyone ever starts a conversation, I can give you an allowance.
Right. You're
Yeah.
like, okay, what do I have to do?
You're out. That's where you just like throw the white towel in, and like I'm like a dickhead, so I'm like kind of intrigued. Like, I have a girlfriend, and everything, so I'm just like, yeah. I mean, like, give me some details.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you just have to send like some pictures every now and then of yourself. Maybe call me, hang out with me. I
Okay,
was
sounds
like,
fine.
what kind of money are we talking about? Dude, this lady was gonna pay me $500 a week to like be her plaything.
Could you send me
You're,
that?
yeah, you're bullshitting right now.
Could you send
I
me
swear
that?
on my
Dan, it's fine if you're
life, to block her.
bullshitting. Make it, talk it up a little bit for the podcast, for the show. But like you're
Dude, I would
bullshitting.
literally, I want to tell you the name on right now.
No, you don't have to name drop, but
Dude, just send me. Just send me it, Dan.
yeah,
Like I'll
yeah.
be on Instagram. You know,
Just
like I'll
screenshot
listen.
it and text it to the group chat. But you're bullshit in a nice way.
No, I wish I was bullshitting.
But you rejected the offer.
Like, I have like a woman. I'm like, I don't need money like that. Like maybe it's something happened. They got their information
Yeah,
stolen.
but what if like did you talk to your woman about it and be like, hey, like
I mean,
Like,
yeah, I
honey,
did.
Listen, I got a business opportunity of the lifetime, honey.
yeah, yeah. Are you sure she just doesn't want you to trade forex?
Exactly, dude. Imagine
Oh,
trading
she
forex.
100% does want
Imagine
to trade
trading
forex.
forex using your allowance. Imagine compounding
Yeah, compound gains,
returns
baby.
of 500 per week at about a market return of 12%. Dude, what are you doing?
Dude, it's free money. So what? You
Yeah,
send her a picture of
Dude,
your old
no,
crank shot there.
I'm not sending anyone a picture of my crank shot, dude.
send him
It
a.
doesn't even have to be
I'll
your.
tell you
It'll,
what,
dude. I'll send you mine. You can send mine to her. I don't care.
there's something wrong with you folks.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No one's getting a picture of anyone's crank
what
shot.
about mine?
Nobody's sending a picture of
Shit,
a
I'm
crank
just
shot.
sending mine to Spiro then at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'll just send it to you guys for free, I guess.
Yeah,
But
jeez, man. What's a guy got to
I
do to
just want,
get some
I
fucking
just want, yeah.
reviews?
It's like trading memes, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick. I'm trying to find this with my fucked up phone.
Whatever.
Okay,
Dude,
so anyway,
speaking,
she offers you money to fucking hang out with her and send her pictures of your wiener.
Yeah,
And you
man.
said, and you
I mean,
respectfully were
Yeah.
like, no, I have a
what
woman.
did the lady think about this? What did the wife think about this?
She was
What
not
do you
down.
think?
She was
Nah,
like,
I know, like I already know, but like she
Her
knows.
name is
no, you don't have to say the
Katharina.
name.
This is it.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, Dad, you're
Oh,
gonna show
wow,
that
Dan, you
fucking
really
janky
fucking
ass.
yeah. Okay, Dan, we get
Dude,
we
it's
get
not
the
my
point.
fault.
Does your phone not screenshot? What is that, a flip phone? I get it's broken, but Jesus.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
We would still get the full message on our end.
I'm like, hey, dude, but I'll send you guys it now. Crazy. Crazy. It has to be either a dude or it has to be someone like
So you don't actually know this person in real life.
she follows like a bunch of people I know and they follow her.
That wasn't the question.
Oh, dude, I don't know her in real life.
Okay.
I know that she follows like people I know.
Interesting. Does she follow me?
Does she follow me?
So, no, she doesn't follow you. She follows this kid I went to CCM with.
Huh, CCM. Interesting.
Hmm.
Harvard on the
I
Hill, they call it.
honestly, great institution.
Spiro, if you want to hit her up, I'm sending it in the thing.
No, I mean, like, come
Go
on,
ahead,
dude.
bud.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna do that, but I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'm more
So
looking
you
for.
know I'm not gonna do that. Check it out. That's a good
Oh, that's a
business opportunity
dude.
for you.
Damn, that is a dude.
Oh, dude, this person followed me too, man.
That's got to be a
You
dude.
should accept
I literally
that
just
money.
did.
That money. She'll just be like, hey. No, but it has to be a dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a
you
Unless, like,
don't,
dude.
I don't know.
dude,
Too many
you
people that
don't.
I know follow
Cheddar Bob?
her.
No, like I'm not
I
kidding.
don't know.
Don't be shy to DM. I help financially is in the bio. Okay, this is sus. Okay, so anyway, You send her a couple pictures of your wiener. She gave you money, and then what happened?
No. I do not send crank shots.
Okay, no wiener
Dude, I
pics.
delete right away. I just thought it was funny.
And,
Because, like, I don't know. I know you're not on social media. You've never just gotten random hit ups like, I need a sugar baby.
I mean, like
Just
on
an old
Tinder,
fuck.
I've gotten weird stuff
Sugar
like
baby.
that. Yeah, when I was Tindering, I got some weird stuff like that.
Not still on that shit, right?
Nah,
Spiro's been sending some specimens our way.
I had
To
to
our group
delete it,
chat.
dude.
Listen,
Are you still
all
an
right.
active user?
Of?
Tinder.
Your local H? Oh.
I mean, like, I'm not a user, dude. Like, I just like, I'm a tester. Like, I get paid to test.
Okay, so
I'm
he's
a
full blown
tester.
addicted. He needs a fucking intervention.
No, I mean,
The
listen, I don't like.
first step is
I
denial.
go on there, dude. I go on there for the memes, really. You
Yeah,
know,
but if you see a bad bitch, you're like, you don't. It doesn't cross your head where you're like, oh wow, this could be a potential mate.
I mean, of course, but
That's
like, that's
gotta
pretty
come.
much. I mean, dude, that's like any female this age that's fertile. You know, like that sense just like comes out. You know.
With good birthing hips.
Yeah, pretty much. No, exactly. Like, dude, we went to the fucking diner. We went to the East Hanover diner. When was
Interesting.
the
I've
first
never
time, man?
been.
Like 3 weeks ago? No, listen, we went on a Friday night like for 3 weeks ago, and our server, well, Pete said that our server was a nice little Israeli girl,
Okay.
and like I guess like significant, like signified by the hips. Well, not the, I mean, no, not the hips. Let's, I don't want to be like, it was in the eyes, really. Like you could tell a Jew by looking them in the eye, you know?
True.
It's like in Borat, the eye of the Jew.
Is that Borat? No, that's Beer Fest.
Is it Beer
Yeah,
Fest then?
that's Beer
I
Fest.
feel like
Yeah.
a lot of movies reference the Jew eye.
Yeah. Maybe it's a real thing. It is a real thing. That's why.
No, but like I looked her in the eyes and she told me that chicken parmesan over the chicken franchise.
Okay.
You know?
Which, if I'm going to a diner, I would go with chicken parm over the chicken franchise. If I'm going to like a
Mm-hmm.
nice, like classy Italian restaurant, I'd go with the franchise. But just
Hmm.
anywhere off the street corner, I'll take the parm.
I agree.
This is straight up. This is straight up off the street corner, dog.
Yeah, which it sounds
Like
like, yeah.
we're in there.
Get the fuck out of here.
First time we go in there. Don't listen to this fucking guy.
Get the fuck out of
Cops
here.
everywhere. Which it's a normal diner. Yo, so we're sitting down there, like we're all kind of inebriated at that point. We're sitting down there. You see some black guy coming in with you know how they got those limps.
Yeah, he's got that limp like an
I
old
forgot
school
about
This
pimp.
guy,
that.
he's coming in on his phone. He's like, I just want to sit the fuck down. He's like, I just want to sit down. Like you just hear him, like you know how they're always on speakerphone.
Yeah.
He was on speakerphone. He's like, I just want to sit the fuck down, man. So we're trying to sit there, eat a meal. You just hear, come on, man. You just keep, dude. I'm telling you, you hear that at least 10 times. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Are you sure this wasn't like 6 years ago at Montville Diner, Dan? Because I specifically remember a time at Montville Diner that
I
this
swear
happened.
they got one token one.
Yeah.
This was like right next to us. This guy comes in 10 minutes before they close. He's like, it's just so hot in there. Trying to find a place to like charge his phone. Like, dude, what
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god, dude. People come into Outback and they're like, "Oh, like charge my phone." It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. What
Like
the fuck?
we're not the mall. This isn't the mall. You know, like
Yeah.
this isn't like what?
This
What are
isn't
you
your
doing?
fucking bedroom at your nightstand, dude.
No, exactly. Like, what are you doing? The audacity, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did that diner? I don't know about that diner. I mean, Bob, you've gotten diner food up here.
I've been to a diner a
It's
time
like
or two, yeah.
they like it, bro. I'm thinking maybe because I order like the dumbass shit on the menu, like probably something that nobody ever gets.
Like
Dude, you
what,
get that
dude?
chicken
Yeah,
parm, you'll fucking be good.
Yeah, get a chicken
like
parm.
dude, I got a Reuben panini.
And a
Okay,
matzo
yeah.
ball soup.
Matzo ball soup. Tell me that matzo ball soup, dude, that guy took 2 things of Wonder Bread in his hands. And was like cutting around it like a prisoner cutting an apple.
Damn, what
That
the
is
fuck is wrong
hilarious.
with
It
you?
was like, No. Then I get the Reuben, dude. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to get a panini. I'm going to eat good. Dude, this is like a wet ass piece of bread. It's like flopping around, sour meat. And like, I see these guys eating like kings, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just here eating this like,
Dude, a French onion and a fucking chicken marsala, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
fucking wish, man.
Just chicken,
Not the
dude.
French onion,
Go
though.
if you're going to the diner, get the chicken. Or me, I'm a big mozzarella stick guy.
I might have to get the mozz sticks next time. Can't go wrong,
You
dude.
can't go wrong.
Can't
Or
See,
you
like,
could
for
be
me,
like,
though, like, just put that mozzarella on some chicken.
yeah, chicken parm is good. You could be like our buddy Mike, he's probably also listening. Called us the other day saying he loves the show, which that was pretty awesome. But Mike, he gets like
M-
fucking chicken parm with like no cheese or something, or like chicken parm with no sauce. Like he gets something fucking weird, dude. Like,
I would eat it, whatever, which way. No
oh
sauce,
yeah, yeah,
whatever
but
it
he
is.
gets like something off of there with no something, which is just like, I think he gets it with no cheese.
Well, dude,
Are we talking about,
you remember he was the first kid
are we
we were.
talking about the right mic?
Yeah, Mike Revere.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Oh, dude, I was actually just thinking about it today. Remember Mini Bite Mondays?
Oh, dude, mini bite Mondays.
Rest
Man,
in peace.
Dang.
rest in fucking peace, man.
It's over, dude. It
You,
was a good run while it lasted.
Oh yeah.
I used to represent that place after a while.
I think Mike was the first one that ever ate anchovies. Rob, remember he was eating anchovies on pizza?
Dude, no. Do you remember he ordered anchovies and he bet me that if I ate one, he would drop in on the fucking half pipe at the skate park.
I think that's what it was.
And
Something with
I
an
ate a fucking anchovy, which really is not that bad. They're salty as
No.
fuck.
Hmm.
But like I like salt, so it's okay. But I fucking ate a whole ass fucking anchovy for this kid, and he fucking bitched out, and he didn't fucking drop in until like a week later when like no one was there or some bullshit. But I was like, dude, you
motherfucker, dude.
motherfucker.
Con.
Great kid.
Remember with Mike, with me, you, Mike, and Spiro. You guys took us to that goddamn Heartbeat Lane as a
Dude,
kid.
we were going to
Oh my god. As a
You guys were
kid,
playing that
you guys were
music,
not
just
dude.
scared.
kids. You guys were like
Dude, we were
freshmen in high
just
school.
dude, that
Dude,
shit was so
I was
scary.
a fucking kid, bro.
Who?
Dude, we
Freshman high
would
school.
no, like we would go on adventures, but like we would literally get traumatized.
Oh yeah. Who was it who's like started freaking out when Mike like turned off his car? He's like, "Yo, my car won't start." It was one of you guys who was like,
Definitely.
"Get me the
It's
fuck
probably
out of here!
both
What the
of us,
fuck?"
dude. I was fucking tripping.
Oh my god, we gotta have
Really?
Mike on and fucking talk about it.
We do.
That shit was fucking gold. Mike loved going on an event, dude. I remember all the time he used to call me at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Fucking nothing, just chilling." He's like, "All right, cool. I'm outside. I got a monster and like gummy bears." I'm like,
What?
"What? Okay." Like I go outside and he's like, "Let's go on an adventure." And like we would just drink monster, eat gummy bears, and like end up in like fucking New York City or something.
Huh.
I remember it, dude. I remember this vividly. We were just driving on the highway, me, him, and Spiro. Remember we went to like Portland, PA.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is like Mike had his provisionary, dude. He gets off. You know those like those places where you can like go. It's like a rest stop
Yep, yep, yep.
area. Dude, I remember him calling Papa Gear. He's like, "Oh, Dad." He's like, "I'm all the way in PA." He's like flipping out, dude. And we're like, dude, we're like an hour and a half away. And this is like right before his curfew. Dude, he used to take us everywhere in that fucking car.
Well, Mike used to
Yeah.
love playing the game like let's drive until we're lost and then try to find our way back home without using the GPS.
Yeah. That is the best way to do it though.
Yeah. He used to like playing that game and he
That
also
was
used
like
to like
every
playing
time.
he used to like playing let me see how far I could drive without getting gas.
Used to be the big. What was that Chinese fire drill? There was at least
Oh
one
yeah.
Chinese fire drill in that kid's car,
Yeah.
at least once a day. Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
Fuck.
shit was insane. Nah, great guy.
I see it
Yeah.
all the time.
Great guy. I
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
him just fighting fires.
Because you remember the second time he took us to that Split Rock.
Dude,
I
that shit was
remember we
fucking.
just got,
Dude, and those
me and you
cars
got
were
out of the
fucking linked up.
car, dude.
Dude,
Those
that shit was
cars were
fucking
cutting us
scary.
off. Were you
Oh my
there for that,
god.
Rob?
I don't think I was there.
Dude, so we're with Mike. He's doing another one of those. Like, let's go to Split Rock. He's like, let's just like, because I heard it's like we can't go to the other side of the bridge.
And it's always like
Dude,
after hours, right? It's always like
Yeah,
dark as fuck. Like,
yeah,
dude, it was pitch black, dude. And Mike
we're
starts
getting tailed.
dude. So this truck starts following us, dude. He like blocks off the road so we can't go past. The whole nine, dude. We have to get Mike on next week just to talk about this.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
this shit
That
was
was like
fucking scary as
that was
fuck.
one of the scariest parts of my life.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die, dude. Because Mike's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's village people that live here. You know, Mike. He was
Oh
just like
yeah.
bullshitting me.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's village people that live here. They're gonna abduct you.
He was bullshitting us?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean,
Harpy
those
Lane,
people
that
go
whole thing is a bullshit. That's like a rainforest or something. That's some like endangered fucking sacred grounds or something. Like you know
So
how
those people
Troy
there
Meadow
blocking
is?
us? What the hell?
You know how Troy Meadow is like some like wildlife refugee range?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, it is. That's why it's like you're not supposed to like fucking kill animals back there or whatever.
Go mudding.
Yeah. So is like Heartbeat Lane. Like it's one of those like fucking like reserves. So that's why
Oh
like it's
wow.
like not paved or anything.
That's very, very strange.
Yeah, it's not because like someone died
God.
there and you could like still hear their heartbeat or some shit. Whatever bullshit
No
story.
way. Get the fuck out of here. You're fucking with me. I don't
Yeah,
believe you.
dude. Dude.
Nah, I think the other story's better.
Yeah, yeah. The other story is definitely better,
I mean,
but it's definitely just made up by Mike.
well, yeah, dude, because like we're all sitting here screaming, and you and Mike, dude, are just laughing,
Yeah,
like nothing happening to this guy. Like, just keeps turning his car on and off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the Mercury seatbelts were just going like this.
Oh
Like, dude,
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys fuck-
The automatic
you guys-
seatbelts, dude. Those are badass.
Remember we had the automatic seatbelts, dude. I'm like, dude, I gotta go home. This is insane.
Yeah, that was fucking good times.
It is good times. Well, Mike, if you're listening, hope you're doing well.
On a more serious note, we got you guys here. We usually do our typical stock market watch. What's going on next week? I know I was talking to Spiro. How's the
Hindsight's
whole
2020. Should have bought that dip, everybody.
Yeah, because this past week we had was it ran up pretty good.
Oh yeah, dude. The S&P, I believe, hit all-time highs again. Intraday, Dow Jones hit all-time highs. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Bitcoin's at 61,000 right now.
Yeah. The stocks that I'm in aren't. I'm not selling a single share until they're at where I want to be. Like they're
what do
up,
you look
but they're not
stocks
up
do
to
you
where I
own
want.
to go up?
What's that?
Which ones are you looking to go up?
The
You don't
big
have to
ones,
spill all the
dude.
beans. If you don't want to spill all the beans.
Clover Health, ticker is CLOV. Clover Health. I'm not selling that till it hits 20. I think it's trading at around like 8 or 9.
Huh.
Lots, car lots, LOTZ. That's another one, 20. And UWMC, I mean, I thought that was another $20 runner, but I'm in the hole big on that one. So as soon as I'm profitable, I'm selling that dog shit.
I've heard UWMC.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's got RKT, bro.
yeah. It ran in sympathy with RKT off the Wall Street bets. I think they were tinkering with RKT, right?
No, dude, it's just a great stock.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, what about next week? Next Friday, we got the rare fucking triple third Friday of the month. So like you got like futures expire, options expire, and some other bullshit expire.
Huh. I guess we'll see how that goes.
Do you know about that?
I don't know about that,
It's like
honestly.
they call it the triple witching day or something. And it's because all like the options and futures and some other shit all like expire. And I guess it only happens a couple times a year. So usually those days the market is a little, a little up in the air,
Hmm.
because it's like high volume days. So statistically, they kind of go every which way.
Dude, I think everybody should be getting into Facebook right now.
Thing.
I mean, dude, like, I made that. I mean, that Facebook trade worked out for me. I stuck to my strategy. I had my plan. I got in. I got out. Made some nice gains off of that.
And why, like, do you just like the chart setup for Facebook?
I mean, the chart setup is nice, but like, dude, it's Facebook. Like, think about how global and how shitty Facebook is,
Yeah.
and just think about how much money that can make.
Listen, I think Zuckerberg is the
What
devil.
you
I think Zuckerberg is the devil too,
Oh,
but the
100.
problem is that Facebook is a $350, $400 stock all day.
And what's it trading at now? 260?
Yep. Or 268.50. Like I said, great week for Facebook.
And you think it's still a buy at this
Going
price?
long, bro. Going long. Been
Going
long.
long. Going long, being long.
Yep. Same with Apple
I got some Apple. I bought some
and
Apple on the
Visa.
dip.
I think Visa is really nice.
What about what is it, like Zyga? Do you remember Zyga?
Zynga?
No.
Zynga, that's what it was.
Yeah, they're the ones who make Farmville.
Yeah. They made Farmville. They made Mafia Wars, which I used to play. Here's the thing. I used to play Mafia
There's
Wars on
Mafia War.
MySpace. On MySpace,
I
I
used to play
have
Mafia Wars all
I
the time.
I had a dope fucking family on MySpace, and then finally MySpace died out, and I went to Facebook, and you couldn't transfer it over. So I said, "Fuck this! I'm done with
Jesus
Mafia Wars,"
Christ.
and I started Farmville. Are they still around? I know they're
Yeah,
I know they
I'm
are
sure they are.
technically,
I
but
think they're
like,
making a console.
what's that?
I think I saw at the gym they're making a with the same people that did Farmville and all that. I think they're making like I think a console. You can look it up.
A
I
console.
think that's what I saw. Yeah, console with all their games you can like upload or
Like, are people
download.
still playing
All that shit.
Farmville though?
Dude,
Nah,
probably
I'm
people
not
that
on
have
it.
nothing else.
Should I load that bitch up right now?
That's what I'm saying. I might make a Facebook just to bring back Farmville at this point.
I'm gonna go on
I mean,
Facebook
it's
right
already-
now and try to play Farmville.
Like, yeah, let's do it. Let's bring it back ourselves. We'll just have the dopest farms. Can you imagine the people who just never stopped for the past
I
like
mean, I
12
have a
years?
farm, bro.
Oh, I had one. I was about it. I'll be honest, dude. I was about it. I was about that. Uh,
I remember the Pawn Stars game.
Pawn Stars game, that one was dope.
It was really
Yeah,
going on
whatever
right.
happened?
Spiro's
Check
like,
his
dude, my
farm out.
strawberries are expired.
No, I
Strawberries
mean, like,
probably
I'm just
doubled.
curious. No, because like, can you even play games? On Facebook? How does that work?
As long as you're vaccinated. I mean, you can play.
Dude, I'll tell you what,
Yeah, I actually just got my third dose yesterday.
Your dose of what?
The vaccine.
They just get they gave you another dose. They're like, all right, you can
they give
take
you
it
an
again. I
extra
think
one.
third one. We got to put
No,
one on
Farmville
top.
ended.
Farmville's dead.
Oh, great. Well, fuck you, Facebook.
So what the
And
fuck
Zynga.
is, yeah, what the fuck is Zynga good for?
Nothing.
Turn that goddamn Facebook off, dude. I told you
That was
months
actually
ago.
my first free stock on Robinhood. I had it for like $4 a share. I sold it for 8 like a couple months ago. It's at like 12 right now.
Really missed out on that. I think my first Robinhood stock was like just some bullshit.
It
Selling it
always
$2.
is some bullshit.
Like, oh yeah, you have a chance to get Microsoft.
Yeah, right. The only chance we got is if you fucking deposit 250 in your account.
Dude, actually, this kid who I did go to airplane mechanic school with did get Microsoft as his free stock.
No,
Really?
what the
I swear,
fuck?
yeah. And the kid was an idiot. And Dan, I told you a story about him. We'll keep that off the podcast. But he was a complete fucking dumbass. But he sold all his Microsoft shares and bought it in like Chesapeake Energy or something, or Chesapeake Oil
What?
or something. Like sold his Microsoft for Chesapeake Oil, like as soon as they announced that they were going bankrupt. So the stock like crashed, and he's like, "Oh my god, dude! Like, look, it's so cheap. It used to be trading at like $50 a share. Now it's trading at $10 a share." And it's like, "Oh look, they just went bankrupt. That's why they're trading so low." And he's just like, "Yeah, but if it goes back up to 50." I'm like, "Dude, they're broke. That's what bankrupt means, dude."
What a
Like,
fucking retard.
and yeah, dude, he was just like, "Nah, dude, millionaires go bankrupt all the time. It's just a business move." And yeah, he lost all his money. Like,
Oh, that guy really can't
Wow.
catch a break, dude.
yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, like he deserves that.
Yeah, yeah, kid was just
Like I don't
an
know how
idiot.
you could get Microsoft as a free stock and sell it.
That's like a once in a lifetime chance,
That's
dude.
like a
That's
you
like,
hold it on till you die and just pass it on to your grandkids or something.
Yeah, like
yeah,
Microsoft is a great stock.
Yeah. Bill Gates is kind of an asshole, but
Yeah, I mean, just
I'm
a
not
big
a big
shareholder
fan.
now in that part of it,
yeah.
but is a real big globalist.
I mean, the biggest. I'm not the
I mean,
biggest.
Microsoft in general, like they're developing a COVID-19 passport.
COVID-19 passport?
Yeah, you guys
What do
don't
you
know
mean?
about that?
No,
No.
I don't
Explain.
actually. Can you
Well,
inform
I
us?
mean, you're gonna need your papers for when you do your airplane traveling.
And what do you, just like your papers that you're like COVID free? Like,
Yep.
can't you
I mean, you
just
guys haven't heard about Ticketmaster? They're gonna be doing that. That's old news, man.
I
no.
know, like Ticketmaster needs you to be vaccinated to go to some venues. Can you imagine that, Rob? No
I
more.
That's
You'll have to
crazy.
get
I know
vaccinated.
when I went to Arizona, all the announcements on the like loudspeaker were like, listen, we don't care if you have a vaccine or if you have a negative COVID test, you still have to wear a mask during the whole flight, inside the plane, whatever. So I'm like, well, what good is getting the vaccine or even getting tested if you still have to wear a mask? You know, like nothing changes then.
I don't. I don't think that whole mask shit's going away anytime soon. Though. I don't really.
Well,
No, me neither.
I
There's like
mean,
no bright
some states
future
already
ahead.
got rid of it, right? Texas got rid of it. We talked about that last
I know
week.
Texas, Mississippi, dude. Like
I
for
mean,
like
New
I mean
Jersey, like we're
us,
opening up to
North
like
Carolina,
50% dining in like the next week, like 50%. Like what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
after
It's
a
like
year,
hasn't
dude.
yeah, like enough's been enough. Like
And you saw
I mean,
Joe.
if you hear the governor, it was insane because they asked him all this stuff in one of the press conferences like last week, and Phil Murphy, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, like it's not a matter of like, if we're opening up. He's like, of course, it's just a matter of when and how. And it's like, dude, it's a fucking year,
yeah.
and that was your response. You know, I forgot what the reporter was
Jackson
asking.
asked.
The reporter asked like some very elaborate, specific question, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, like we're gonna open up. It's just like when and how." And it's like, yeah, dude, that's been the fucking
Yeah.
like have isn't that like what you've been doing? I thought
Such a sick animal, that guy, dude.
he really is. I mean, all these people are fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I think I saw
Especially,
on Twitter recently from like the Spectator Index. I don't know if you guys have Twitter or follow the Spectator Index, but usually,
I've never had a Twitter.
yeah, usually the Spectator Index, like when they release news or whatever, like usually for the most part, everything that I've seen has been pretty like accurate. But apparently for them, I think Israel per 100 people, they've had like 103
Yeah,
um
something like that.
like vaccines given out. So it's like
Uh-huh.
everyone's gotten their first dose, and then like a handful of people have gotten their second dose. And I think like next up is like UK or something in like the 60s maybe. So it's kind of interesting to see like, okay, well let's almost use Israel as like our test subject. where it's
Yeah.
like, let's see just how accurate the vaccine is.
I'm not trying to get that
No.
hard. I'm
Well,
not
according
trying.
to a CNN article, Israel vaccination green pass may offer a glimpse of a post-COVID future. This was published on March 11th, 2012 by Hadass Gold. Hmm. Oh, and it's oh wow, so after you get vaccinated, it would essentially be a phone app. Oh my gosh.
What are you
Authorized
seeing?
by
Break this
Israel's.
down first.
So,
What are
all
we
right, so the
saying
Green
over there?
Pass is authorized by Israel's Ministry of Health. It can be a physical document or downloaded to a person's phone and will be required for activities like going to the gym, dining inside a restaurant at 75% capacity with a 100-person limit, attending a theater performance with up to 500 people indoors, or even a gathering in an event hall with up to 300 people. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that by early April the country will emerge from the coronavirus. Yeah, so I mean it's exactly what I thought it would be and what most of us would say, but it's pretty much like a COVID passport. And it's just like shown in a very bright light, like the article is like, oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Like you're gonna get this and you're gonna like go out, like you're gonna have fun, like the economy's gonna be booming. It doesn't talk about your privacy or your rights or you as an individual. It just.
You'll be able to go out and have fun.
Which is weird because for the last year we've just been doing whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
like following the science, and then now all of a sudden like we can't go out altogether, like we've been doing anyways.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty mind blowing.
All the science, though, that's like very. I don't know. I know we talk about
Sounds like a
COVID a
cult.
lot. I know it's like one of the biggest things in like our
It
life right
sounds like a
now,
cult.
dude. Like that's what we were
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about later.
just trying to spread awareness. Got to spread awareness.
Dude, on Channel
I was
12.
thinking about that today. Like, listen, people our age, you want to know how you get the viewers up from people our age? You got to shove something either in your mouth or in your ass. Because for some reason, no, kids our age. No, I mean, dude, think about it. Shoe nice. Like you just watch some random guy just like eating, like just shoving all this shit down his throat. And then what do you watch in your free time? Well, someone shoving some shit up their ass. So you want to get your views up, and like that's like the sad reality of it.
I'm not gonna tell any of you guys to shove anything up your mouth or your ass.
No, that is
Like you
fucking
want to see me,
great.
you
That
want to see
is
me put my
fucking
fist
great.
in here?
We gotta fucking clip that and put that clip on the Instagram. Yeah, you want to know how to get views? Shove something in your face or shove something up your ass.
I mean, tell me
That
it's not
is.
true though.
Oh, bro, we have to get you. We have to get you just saying that.
Yeah,
I have
no,
Tell
to
me
no.
it's
get you
not
on
true.
the.
Well, the funny part, the reason why I'm laughing is because it is true.
No,
It
exactly.
is
That's like
true.
the
You
saddest
know,
part.
yeah. And the perfect example of shoe nice, just like either eating fucking
Oh,
a full jar of Vicks Vapor Rub
Yeah, or
or
he just
like,
eats a whole carton of raw eggs just
yeah,
out the shell. You're like, what?
yeah.
That guy's an absolute unit, dude.
Oh yeah, that
how
dude
do
is
you?
built different.
No,
We
but yeah,
used to watch
exactly.
that guy.
Ah, well, just to end it off,
Dude,
listen,
that's
fuck,
not
fuck your
even
mask
how
and
to get
stop living in
viewers.
fear, people.
Yeah, wake
Well,
up.
that's not
People are
another
gonna
good way.
stop.
Well, no, I mean, listen, dude. People want to
People
be
aren't gonna
told what. I'll give you guys the master plan, right? People want to be told what to do, whether it's like straight up front, subliminally, or whatever. So, you know what? My calling, I'm going to be a life coach.
I can see it.
A life
See it
coach.
though.
No,
We
because
have to.
think about how much bullshit. It's like, oh man, like listen, wake up in the morning at 5. Oh, I mean, this is like literally Dan. Dan's just like, wake up in the
Yeah, I was
morning
gonna
at
say you're gonna
5.
be Dan's life coach.
I mean, Dan is the life coach. Like, he's the guru. Dan's like, listen, wake up at
Dude, that's
5.
the Hey,
Wake up at 5,
there you
stretch, hit the downward dog, do the cat,
Dude, have you seen? Sorry to
take
cut
a
you off.
cold shower.
Have you seen that bullshit? This is kind of going back a few months ago. There was like an Instagram post that went viral of this girl like butt chugging sunlight. I think if you just Google butt chugging sunlight, this
go. Oh no, she was getting the rays of the sun in her butthole.
yeah, dude. Apparently there's like some scientific, I use that with air quotes, some scientific term for, getting vitamin D up your ass. And
Vitamin D.
Perennium sunning is the insane hobby wellness.
yep, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Dude, in a mere 30 seconds of sunlight on your butthole, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perennium
I
sunning.
remember I was sending that video. This lady was like, dude, she just bends over, just like full ass to grass, just showing her butthole.
Yeah. Yeah, just sunning her ass.
It's-
And she's like, "Yeah, you get as much
Oh.
like vitamin D as like a full day of like jogging outside or something if you just get some sun rays right up your ass." And I'm like, "Dude, can you imagine if you get sunburn on your butthole?" Dude, come on. Wake up, people. Do not put your raw ass in sun.
Dude, I think the saddest part is the fact that this was a mainstream news article. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like people.
You're
That's what I'm saying.
dude,
I
and like, so you're telling me that the news isn't fake? Like, listen, I'm sure that putting sun up your butt is probably pretty good, but like, dude, this is mainstream media. Like, get the fuck, dude, get me out of here. Like, get me out of this clown world.
Yeah.
Like, wake me up when this nightmare is over.
Yeah, like people straight up have funnels in their ass just with with like like solar panels.
Well, dude,
Like
you know the Tide. I mean, think about the Tide Pod craze, dude. Think about people doing fucking Tide Pods.
oh yeah.
that went
Little
on
kids.
forever.
Tide
No, I mean,
pods.
dude, like, every single like internet trend is just like a psyop to like see how stupid everybody is.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Right? Like yeah,
Remember
do
that-
you remember
It's psyop because it actually works though.
Yeah.
do you
What
guys
is that?
No,
remember
like it's an IQ test practically.
when
Way to put it.
like Modern Warfare 2 was big and everyone wanted to get in 10th prestige lobbies?
Uh-huh.
So like I obviously like, fell into the trap. I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck
well,
yeah.
how the hell do I get into a 10th prestige lobby? And watching like YouTube videos where people are like, "Oh, it's so simple. All you got to do is like take your disc out, measure like 4 inches from the center of the disc, and you just take a hammer and fucking hammer it right there, and then stick your disc back in your Xbox, and boom, you're in the 10th prestige lobby." And I'm like, okay, obviously that fucking doesn't work, but I'm like, who's actually out here like falling for this, And like just stupid shit like, oh, take your Xbox, throw it out the window, like.
Yeah.
A lot of
But
people.
I guarantee you, people are actually out there like doing it step by step and being like, it's not working.
I mean, it's the same people who say like, listen, like for the benefit of your health, cut all of your family relationships, never talk to your grandparents again, don't go outside, don't exercise, and make sure you get no sunlight.
And what's
Isn't
that
what's
doing?
happening right
Exactly, you son of a bitch.
now?
It's literally like
That's happening.
full scale fucking stupidity.
Dude, the best way to combat coronavirus is like to be healthy. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you to go outside. Hey, Jimmy, why don't you go outside and kick a ball?
And
They're
Dan,
like,
what
"Hey,
are you doing
Grandpa,
popping
why-
perks over there?
No, it's my sleeping medicine. I had to put them back.
Sleeping medicine.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude,
sleeping
two banana-
medicine.
two banana clip perks.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, dude, we
yeah.
are gagging up on you tonight.
Yeah.
I started meditating. I do that.
No, I know, that's fine. Like, dude, like, yes, like, wake up at 5, meditate,
Drink
like,
this
fucking,
bullshit, dude, so I can
yeah,
go to fucking
drink a thing of tea, eat a fucking raw egg, fucking do 20 push-ups, take a cold shower, jerk off, have a cup of black coffee, read 3 books, and then by the time it's 10, you got to do all that in 5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do
And then
all
by the
that.
time it's 10, you can finally start, like, fucking, like, making business moves, like,
Oh, dude.
trading,
I'm tired of
analyzing.
being on this. So I'm trying to find any excuse in my life not to go on my phone. You know what? I'm tired of jerking off. You said I'm tired of
Yeah,
it.
dude. Well,
And you
if
do it
you're
three
tired of
times a
being on
day.
your phone, yes. Well, I don't, but Dan does.
Why am I on my
Listen,
phone?
if you want to be on your phone, if you don't want to be on your phone as much anymore, stick it up your ass right now on the camera.
Yeah, you either got to stick it in your face or stick it up your ass. Listen, Dan, if it's anything
Dude,
I've learned, it's whatever you're sticking anywhere, it's down your throat or in your ass.
Mouth and butt. Mouth and butt.
Mouth and butt.
I'm gonna go perennium sunning
Do you
tomorrow.
think it works if you just
Dude,
open your throat too, or it's like it's only through the butthole?
I
It's
think it's
probably
only
only
through the
through the
butthole.
butthole.
I think
Yeah,
that's
because it's like
put a
it's like
tampon in there with vodka. Like you have to get fucked up before you do that.
yeah, right.
You
It's like
gotta take a vodka tampon and then you gotta like do perineum sonic. Then you like experience the whole world.
Oof, yikes.
Remember that was a thing, dude. Like vodka tampons.
oh yeah.
I was like almost at, like out the alcohol level where I'm gonna do that. I've almost came to that. That's like how fucking down my life was before, where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick in a tampon on my butt.
Nah,
Take
boofing.
vodka.
Poofing? Is
Yeah,
that what it's
I
called?
was boofed.
Well, that's
I was
when you
boofed.
like, yeah, you take a pill, like you take like ecstasy, and then there's a real thing. I know people who have done this, like close friend. Well, not really close
That's an
friends.
actual thing.
Dude, so you'll take a pill like ecstasy or something. It's a slower release. I'm not even kidding about this. You wrap it in a little bit of toilet paper, you wet it, and you shove it in your ass.
Okay, and then it's supposed to like.
Look at Rob's face right now. He's
What was
just
my
so
face?
disgusted.
No, like,
But
yeah,
is
you
this supposed
stick
to
a
like
fucking
get you higher or just like
yes,
faster?
exactly. It gets you higher for longer. It's just
Okay.
so in your butt.
Wait, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna ask who. It's like kind of you know people that have boofed before on
I
like the
mean,
reg,
technically,
fucking
you could
boofed on
boof
the reg.
doing alcohol.
Yeah,
Ooh, excuse me.
God bless, brother.
but
Thank you.
Uh,
No, you could boof alcohol. You're right. I had to look up the clinical term.
I just prefer the
people
term
like
butt
Drugs are
chugging.
putting, yeah, it's the act of putting alcohol
when
or
do you get to
psychoactive
that
drugs into
point
your
where you
butthole.
like start putting pills in your ass? Like I know the people you probably know that are like definitely fucked up. Like when do you get to the point where you're like, I gotta shove this perk in my butt, the extra
I
30
think
minutes,
I think
and you
that's
roll
just
it in
what the
toilet
drugs
paper
are
for 10
designed
minutes.
to
And just
do.
like this.
Because, dude, everybody who takes those drugs is like super gone, Like, can you be
That's
just like a
true too.
functioning heroin addict? Like, can you just like can you be high on heroin every day and be like
I was listening
totally
to
fun?
the Rogan thing. It was like a Columbia professor that does heroin like almost daily.
I was gonna say I
He's
saw
like a
some shit
professor.
like that.
Okay, well, yeah,
He's
but like, yeah, but like, there's like the off
he says it's
chance
also
that
not
someone is
addictive,
able
but
to
I
do
think
that.
that's bullshit.
And right,
He's like,
Spiro and I
oh, like
were. I was gonna say Spiro and I were
yeah,
talking about this before, like off air. How like college professors are like libtards,
Yeah, they are.
and like you can't trust them because they do is try to corrupt the youth of America.
Hmm.
oh yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
if your
that's
college professor is a heroin addict, yeah,
No, I mean they all are practically.
yeah. I mean,
No,
they're all
there's
how
fucking
many
definitely
of our
some
insane.
people.
professors out there definitely take drugs. Like there's like 100%. My teacher starts off every class meditating. You're telling me that guy doesn't do like a line of E before he does that?
Well, you tell us, Dan. Like you seem to follow in his
What's
footsteps.
the name of that? What's the name of that class?
Philosophy. Philosophy orientation.
That's interesting.
So you have to understand, like I'm like a psych major, psych sociology minor.
Yeah.
So it's like I deal with all those weirdos.
I
Like
don't know
I'm
what
with
that
people that
means.
professors. Like you went to like airplane mechanic school, but like the professors for that certain genre of schooling, the type of people like they would have went to Woodstock.
Oh yeah, like they're hippies. I mean, I would
That's
have
why
went to
can't do.
Woodstock, but
I mean, I think anyone would have for the
yeah,
music, but like they're
just
like
getting
You
fucking
don't think
HIV
most
AIDS.
people? I mean, kind of a little off topic. You don't think most people probably would have gotten drafted and went to war?
I would have said I
That's
was
true.
disability. If you're asking me, I would have said I had disability.
Yeah.
100%. You want to ask me right now? Disability.
And then like, what would it be? Like, it would
What
just
would
be
my
like your
disability?
way out. It wouldn't be like
But I'm telling you right now, I would probably break my foot or something.
you would just like take a
100%.
hammer and like.
I don't want to go to war, dude. My fat ass running up and down. Like
Well, they
I'm gonna
train
make
you
a
for
big.
war. That's the whole point of boot camp. So that
So
you're
you would
trained.
go to
So
war. No,
yes.
let's say that you would go to war. You
Yeah.
would go to war.
Yeah.
You'd take your hat off. You want to tell me you'd go to war?
It'd take my hat off.
Bullet in a full-on fucking
No, they shave your
mustache.
fucking head. They shave your face and shit.
You would let them shave your head?
Yeah.
You're telling me you would, if you got drafted right now, you would go to war?
Yeah, you have to, Dan. What else are you gonna do?
I'm not going, dude.
Then you go to
I
jail
would
or something.
I would be one of those people that are going on the lam, dude.
I
Like, I'll
mean,
go
if
to
you
Guam.
get what about when we get drafted to go to Space Force?
Seriously.
You don't think it would
Like,
happen? I mean, you'd be lucky to get
are you
drafted.
going to get drafted?
Fuck no.
What the hell?
Not a fucking.
How do you guys not want to
Dude,
go?
listen, because I don't believe in these wars to begin with.
You don't have to, dude. It's just a bunch of guys. It's the biggest frat in the world, man. You join the
No, I know,
army, you
but
got a bunch of
I
army
know,
bros.
I know, but dude, if I want to have gay sex, like I'll just go to the like it's like
It ain't
like
even
I'll go
about the gay sex, dude.
Sex like it's an
like
add-on.
you don't
That's just the
you don't
Navy,
get money.
dude. You're just thinking about the Navy.
I actually work with a guy who served in the Navy for some time.
And how many
And
dudes did he bone?
well, he said that the joke is like in the Navy, like 100 sailors go down in the submarine and 50 couples come up.
Yep.
I
Yep. I've heard
thought
that
that was
one.
hilarious.
Yeah.
No,
But
like I don't
actually,
know, do you really just like have gay sex in the military?
no, only the
Not, I mean,
Navy.
like I respect our troops. You know, like I
Oh
hold them
yeah,
to
yeah.
a high standard. I don't mean to be making this
Yeah,
joke, but it
for
is
I mean
hilarious.
for the record, yeah, we love America. But
Dude, I was hanging out with this guy. He's like, he's a vet. He's like my girlfriend's friend. I just know him. Like, my girlfriend's friends with like the girl. This guy is fucked up. You're telling me that's the guy fighting for us? I'm dead. We're dead.
what was he
Yeah.
Like,
fucked
this
up
guy's like an
before
arts
or
guy.
after?
Dude, the thing, I don't know. I don't know what fucked him up first. Dude, like, this guy, like, there's no way this is the guy fighting for us. God bless that he did, but I don't know. I'm not going.
Dude, the dishwasher at my place of employment, I he must have like PTSD of some sorts. Like if you like go up behind him and he doesn't notice you, like when he turns around, like he'll like turn around really fast as if he's going to like attack. And I believe that he served in like the Mexican army, or like the Mexican like guard,
He saw
you
some
know.
shit.
I mean, this guy's in
Shit.
his 50s, 60s, you know, so like I'm sure that he's like seeing some shit.
Yeah, like the Alamo or something probably.
Yeah, like who knows?
It's like when was that, by the way? Is that like too old? Is that like more than 50 or 60 years ago? They
Let's see,
always say
when was the
remember
Alamo?
it, but like I think I'm too young to remember
Dude, if you type in Alamo on Google, it's Alamo Rent-A-Call. So like they
it.
don't want you to remember the Alamo.
Yeah, apparently the Alamo is like it doesn't even come up. Oh,
It's the
here's
shrine of Texas Liberty.
yeah. Here Oh, this was 1836. Yeah, this dude probably was not. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no.
How bad is it that like I'm like I that shit could have been 1936 or 1836. I would have no idea.
I'm just not good with history like that. I think Spiro, you're probably better at history than I
I mean, a
am.
little bit better. Pete's pretty good at that, Apple.
Yeah, but like the
Yeah,
Alamo,
Wait,
they just
and
say
Woodstock was in '69.
that was 69. I know that. The
just we just let
Alamo.
Grandma McGander throwing a rager.
John F. Kennedy was killed in 1963.
Yep, 11/23/63
But
Huh.
honestly,
He
I
in
don't know.
Dallas.
served in the United States Navy,
Interesting.
and he was a Democrat.
Coincidence.
No, you want to know who's actually like a really like a guy that you really want to look into? Daddy J. Powell, Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, is keeping this bull run going.
Okay.
You don't know about Jerome Powell?
I've never
You
heard his
you
name
say
until
some
now.
shit about it? I've never heard
Yep.
his name before you
Yep.
told me.
He's the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States.
Shit, he does.
I actually wrote a
Tell me.
paper on him.
Let's hear some shit though.
Yeah,
I'll have
tell
to
us about him.
fucking. Do you really want to know about him?
I mean, kind of. You brought him up. Like, why?
So, the first governor to be addressed is Jerome H. Powell. Powell is the 16th and current chair. There's what I wrote for there's my research paper for money and banking, which was one of my classes. I actually did this this was in Maine. Whatever. And current chair of the Federal Reserve since February 2018 after nomination from President Donald J. Trump. Jerome was born in Washington, D.C. on February 4th, 1953 to Patricia and Jerome Powell. After graduating from Georgetown Preparatory School, he went on to receive a bachelor's degree in politics from Princeton University in 1975 and earned a law degree from Georgetown University in 1979. He earned a Juris Doctor degree, editor-in-chief. After college, moved to New York City, and he became a clerk to a judge. Then he shortly began working for an investment bank, Dillon Reed and Co. That lasted for about 6 years, and he rose to the rank of vice president. Yeah, pretty much he's a globalist. I could go on. I got a couple more paragraphs, but I don't want to bore anybody.
What is he doing now though?
Um, Money
Well, he's
printing.
still chair of the reserve. No.
Yeah,
So he's the
money
guy
printing.
printing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
What?
don't you think that's gonna like kind of fuck us at the end? I think.
Well, that's
I mean,
inflation. No.
always has, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know. This just seems like at an extreme. Maybe because I'm so honed in
I
to
mean,
like that this is an extreme.
if you really want to know, like, you have to look at like type in on Google. I know Rob's might do it. Fed FED M1 money supply graph.
Let me just listen because I can't type right now. I'm too
Is this
And that,
M1 money stock discontinued? What the fuck?
see, that's the craziest part. I just saw this now that it's discontinued. I don't know why it wasn't discontinued before, but
Well, I'm looking at this other graph, M1 money stock, M1
yeah, but
SL,
like, so
and yeah, I see that just straight vertical line in 2020.
that that's
Just
COVID. And M1 money stock, if anybody knows anything about money and banking, like M1 money stock is like physical currency. That's like dollars. So like, look at that chart, dude. I like, what the fuck?
yeah, let me see if I could
what
throw
screen
that
share?
on. Yeah, I think I might be able to throw it on the actual screen.
Oh, dude, that's cool that we at least know this now if we can do it.
Could you guys see this?
Oh, I mean, I'm throwing it on my end.
All right, throw it up, bro.
Yeah, our faces aren't on here, but yeah, we could see like right here, February 2020, 4,003.8, and then we go up to May 2020, it's basically 17,000. Just a straight vertical line.
And that's in billions of dollars, so that's trillions. So it's went from 4 trillion to 18 trillion
Yeah,
in the matter of the
January
last
2020.
year.
Yeah, January 2021, 18 trillion. Pretty insane.
Yeah,
It's like sick.
that's the amount of money they've been printing. It's kind of insane to think about it, like how fake it is.
Right, and so we're
Dude, but
not
like,
on
when
the
do we
gold
get
standard.
affected?
What's that,
No,
Dan?
we haven't been since a long time.
When do we get affected by that? Because you guys are more like in
I
tune
mean,
with that than I am.
we've been affected by it. It just devalues
Long
your
term.
dollars.
So there's got to be like a effect coming.
um,
You
well,
can't just like almost
the
triple
new
the money supply and it's like
listen, the
nothing happens.
new form of economics is Keynesian economics, like John Maynard Keynes, for anybody who's also into economics. But John Maynard Keynes, and he advocated for all this like spending, government spending, because he coins that in the long run it doesn't matter because everybody will be dead. But in the short run, like do what you have to do. So like people have money to spend and do this and do that. So like it's tough. I mean, that's like how our economic scheme is. Like we're more like Keynesian, like government spending, government expenditure, and that's what all the money printing's for. Because like $1,400, like that's not shit.
Right, yeah.
But
Like what I was gonna say is we're not on the gold standard, right? So gold doesn't back the U.S. dollar.
mm,
And I think last time I looked it up, right, like what backs the U.S. dollar, it's just like the tried and trust of the U.S. government or something like that.
mm,
Like it's
it's fiat
basically,
currency.
yeah, it's
It's
basically just
fiat.
because the government says it's a dollar, it's worth a dollar,
Exactly.
right? So it's like nothing really backs the dollar other than the government's word. So it doesn't matter how much they print
And that's why,
because a dollar's a
oh
dollar.
man. So I'm wondering because like gold is still important to have, like and whatnot. But if you go and you can see that the Canadian gold reserves have been empty. Like Canada has zero gold.
Hmm. Well, there's a I don't know if it's a conspiracy or what, but I've seen some stuff saying that the like Fort Knox is actually empty and that
I
it
mean,
there's no
that is
gold in there.
technically a conspiracy, but I totally agree. Like I believe that.
And then apparently like that and that's like old school. And
Mm,
apparently I think in like I don't know 70s, 80s, whatever, a while ago, they let a bunch of reporters in to one little like small closet in the Federal
mm,
Reserve or in Fort Knox to like take pictures or whatever, and it was this one small closet sized room that's just like stacked up to the ceiling with gold, and they're like, look, see, it's not empty, but they're like, well, with how big it is, and there's like 15 or like
mm.
whatever however many of these like small little closets, like okay, you're only showing us the one. Like there's a whole giant vault. There's like 30 of these other small rooms. Like you're not letting us look in any of these other ones. So it's like maybe they just took all the gold in Fort Knox and it's just enough to fill up this one tiny room. I heard another
Uh,
conspiracy that,
they gave it to China. China already has it all.
well, yeah, that they gave it to China, but like they didn't physically move it so that it's still there, but it's not ours. Like China owns the physical gold, but the physical gold is just sitting in Fort Knox and we don't
I
own
mean,
it.
dude, so the United States military, I forgot what branch of it, they ran a simulation in a war versus China, and China destroyed us.
Wow. That's kind of scary.
Let me try to find it.
It's a little, yeah, it's a little scary. Just
Yeah,
hearing
that
that.
that's really scary actually, because we just kind of see ourselves as like the biggest powerhouse, right?
I think that's a bad thing, though. I don't think that's a little. I think that's a little bad.
That we see ourselves as a powerhouse, or that we would lose to China.
Oh, so
I
yeah,
think seeing yourself
Yahoo.com.
much. What are you saying, bigger? Yeah.
Yahoo.com, quote, we're going to lose fast, end quote. U.S. Air Force held a war game that started with a Chinese biological attack. This was Wednesday, March 10th at 2021. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21.
couple days ago.
Yeah, last fall, the United States Air Force ran this last fall, and the conflict simulation was more than a decade in the future that began with a Chinese biological weapon attack that swept through the U.S. bases and warships in the Indo-Pacific. Dude, this is literally like COVID.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say when
first
you said
COVID was on like an
biological, I'm
aviation.
thinking COVID.
But it's just like,
I mean, I believe it though because like, and it's total conspiracy. I mean, it's not even conspiracy because it's actually like real. But like, dude, like for the past couple of months, there's been a lot of like U.S. naval movement and like worldwide like naval movement. Like China's moving their ships into, like I can't like say off the top of my head, but like China's moving their ships, the United States is moving their ships, Iran is moving their ships, Russia's moving their ships. You know,
Mm.
that's been happening for the last couple months at least. Like wartime maneuvers. Like there's actually Chinese troops on the Canadian border,
do
I
you
didn't
think
know that.
war's
and
coming soon
and
though? How
and
quick do
I
you think
I,
war's coming?
I mean, dude, we've like the thing is like we've been at war, and like I don't want to like be like, and I guess like people will discredit it, but like dude, like Alex Jones and the Info War for like 30 years. No, but like that's what it is. It is like an info war out there because
That's
all the great people always said it. Like if you control the flow of information, you control all knowledge.
Right.
You know, which is true. I mean, like
it's just
going back to the professors and
like,
whatever. Like if you control what people hear and what they think and what they do, like yeah, like you win.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really true.
But the fact that there's an article right here that like has that is just like insane. And it's like it can't be any more like in your face though. It's like, oh yeah, they ran it. It's a decade from now. I'm like, what? Like, are you insane?
it's just like I'm getting like almost kind of scared, dude. Like I can't go to war anyway. Like it'll just be you guys. I'd be giving you guys a handshake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can either, but
I think we're exempt. We'd be like shipping our other part of the podcast, Spiro. We'd be shipping him off. Like,
yeah.
well, both brain surgeries. We'd be
I'm
shipping them
trying to
off.
find it. Remember? Oh, see, I don't know if they probably. Oh, February 4th, 2021. Time Magazine. The secret history of the shadow campaign that. Oh, sorry. Where is this? This is insane. Sorry, you
Fucking
got like Discord running. I got like 20 fucking apps open right
Yeah,
now. The
yeah,
secret,
you're good. Yeah, Time
the secret,
Magazine, the same people who
dude,
also named like Caitlyn Jenner Man of the Year or whatever, or Woman of the Year.
Adolf Hitler was Time Person of the Year, I think, in like 1945. So
Jeez.
this is Politics 2020 Election Time Magazine by Molly Ball, February 4th, 2021. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. And it pretty much the whole article goes on to show how they literally stole the election. And the article says that's why the participants want the secret history of the 2020 election told. Even though it sounds like a paranoid fever dream, a well-funded cabal of powerful people ranging across industries and ideologies working together behind the scenes to influence perceptions, change rules and laws, steer media coverage, and control the flow of information. They were not rigging the election, they were fortifying it. And they believe the public needs to understand the system's fragility in order to ensure that democracy in America endures. So this is a mainstream article that literally said, no, like, dude, it's literally right fucking there. Like I just read, like that is a Time magazine article.
Yeah. Like it's in
I just
front
sent
of
it in
your
the chat.
face.
I just sent it in the chat.
Oh
But do you
shit.
see that? No, like, dude, it's not even like, see, like, they called you crazy for saying it, and now they're telling you, like, no, like, we did it to fortify it, and like, we need you to know because like, we have to save democracy. But it's like that's not democracy.
Yeah.
That's not
And like,
democracy at all, I'll tell
whether
you.
you like Trump or not, like, the thing is like, he won and he won it big,
Right.
you know, and they fortified it. So like, it's like, it's just
They had to
crazy. I mean, like,
fortify
that's
that.
like, just because like, dude, even for me, like, I've realized a lot over the thing. Like, I don't like, not a big fan of like government. Like, I think like man governing man is just like not the way to go about things, you know? Like, I believe in like God's
Yeah,
governance of man, like that's like a different story. Like, but like man like owning man, like, yeah. And that's
Like,
like,
yeah, I read somewhere that government actually translates to mind control in Latin.
possibly.
yeah, probably. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
that's that's not true, but
Yeah, I
He
mean,
said
like,
that's not true.
I mean, I could
I
believe it
mean,
though.
but
I mean,
that
dude,
is
people
a
gotta go research. Listen, go research Project MK Ultra, and it's a CIA mind control program.
right. Yeah, no, MK Ultra is actually real, and the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, right, who was like
Yep.
16 and like graduated
Hmm.
Harvard or some shit like
Yep.
that, was like, yeah, they studied him on like MK Ultra and like fucked with his
Yep.
mind.
Hmm.
And like, can you
what's
imagine
that?
how he was like, I don't know, younger than 30, right? And whatever
Hmm.
like uh topic of math that he studied, he was like a master at it. Like
Hmm.
he mastered his craft. He knew everything there was to know about like his like section of math or whatever that he studied, where like he knew everything there was to know about it. And then tie that in with like this dude's a master of this, and he was also part of the government's mind control project where they like fucked with these like, and this kid was like 16 or 17 or whatever, and the government was like giving him LSD and like fucking with his head and shit. And
Yeah.
no wonder why he went insane, you know.
Well, no, like, I mean, it's mind control, dude. So like, they just like have you do it like willingly.
Yeah, and if you ever
Well,
read his manifesto, which is I think it's Industrial Society in the Future or something like
Yeah.
that. If you ever read it, especially like the first couple paragraphs, it's crazy how true it is. He wrote that
No,
back in
no,
like the mid
that's the
90s.
thing, dude. Like the Unabomber, like unironically, is like super based and like right,
Yeah. Yeah,
you
it's
know.
crazy how accurate he really was. Like a lot
Yeah.
of stuff he said, especially with like the back with like the George Floyd protests. Like
Hmm.
I remember some quote that was in there that was just like, yeah, it's not the like the oppressed person is not the one that's going to be going out like doing these protests and stuff like that. It's going to be like your middle-aged, middle class like white person, like your typical like Karen,
yeah,
right?
Karen.
Hmm.
That's going to be out protesting for like, Black Lives Matter sort of thing, which is exactly what happened, right? Like he obviously worded it different because it was written in like '94 or something, I think. Uh, but like yeah, and then what happens with the whole George Floyd protest? Like all these Karens are the ones that's going out. That's like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, Black Lives Matter, this, that, the other thing. Like when in reality, George Floyd was a piece of shit who like, you know,
Listen,
pointed a gun at a
I'm not.
pregnant woman.
Listen, the autopsy report and the toxicology report came out for George Floyd, and they like the coroner said like he did not die from like strangulation. Like there was like a massive amount of fentanyl in his system, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even know.
Like fentanyl and like cocaine, which like
Yeah.
do the opposite. So it's like one like speeds up your heart rate, one slows it down. So it kind of like fucks shit up.
I gotta try to find it. I had the. Oh, here we are. So according to the report, no life-threatening injuries were identified. No, blah blah blah. Toxicology testing performed on the blood. They collected this at 9 p.m. Fentanyl, 11 nanograms per milliliter. Norfentanyl, 5.6 nanograms per milliliter. Methamphetamine, 19 nanograms per milliliter. So this guy was fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on a
This
shit
guy
ton of
was,
drugs.
dude, this guy was off the shits.
He was literally off the shits. That's the best words you can say.
Yeah. And then like, okay, this is the guy we're gonna use as like a martyr. You know? Like
Oh
you could
God,
find
yeah.
someone better, you know?
Mhm.
Like maybe someone who didn't have a drug addiction or something. Like
Well, the
because
George Floyd, dude, their family, they just got a $27 million settlement.
They're cashing
jeez.
out, dude.
Uh-huh.
Cashing the fuck out. You
Which
think
is
they
like,
give a
what?
fuck though?
Why are you getting 27 million?
Why
Not
are
to
you
like
getting
make it
anything?
dark. You think they give a fuck? They're cashing out.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. Like they just made all that money, dude. All the support. I think they made more than that because they got a Kickstarter. So they're
Yeah.
like up there.
Dude,
So
you gotta put like a trigger warning on that.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
okay.
then you got George Soros funding the whole Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Soros Army.
He's got the whole, you know, all the attorneys and everything on his payroll, judges and everything. I'll be right back.
I remember me and you talked about a big guy. I mean, it's just like we're in a weird time anyway.
Dude, I remember when those shits were going on and I was saying all this shit. We were all
Yeah,
were.
I remember you. I think you were the first because we like talked like I almost said intimately, but like we talked one on one about all this shit going on.
Hmm.
Like it's just fuck now, dude. Like
Yeah,
everything is fuck that you do.
it's always been fucked, but it's gonna get more fucked because it just kind of
Oh, you
dominates
know
the
what I mean?
space.
Like it dominates the space of anything you're trying to do. It's like there is now there's no room for anything. The cancel culture is like on your ass.
Yeah, that shit's disgusting.
Dude, it's
That's like
disgusting.
some, no, like,
It's
yeah,
disgusting
that's pretty like pathetic.
in every way, dude. And I was never a big right. I was never a left. You know? So it's
Yeah.
like I see all this
Well,
shit going
even
on. Like
that, like,
it's
yeah,
like
like
all
even those,
disgusting.
like, it's not even about being like left wing or right wing. It's just about like,
Just like what's right and what's wrong at this point.
exactly, you know, like I wouldn't say it's like
Oh yeah, I know what you're
right.
gonna say. Dude,
So I
because I'm
mean,
just
dude,
like
if you see the
tired of the
shit going on with
it's
Cuomo,
everyone's getting canceled. Yeah, Cuomo. Yeah, Cuomo.
dude, I listen. I was saying fucking Cuomo was a scum. Like everybody knew he was a scumbag, but I was saying this guy was a criminal
Yeah,
fucking 9 months ago.
dude, you told me
We've all been saying. I mean, not all of them, but like
after
a
my
bunch.
birthday. I think after the 13th, like right when quarantine started. You're like, I remember you telling me like you're like, yo, something's wrong with this Cuomo guy. You're
Yeah,
right. You were like, there's something wrong with this guy.
of
And what
course.
happens? Dude, months later, dude, this guy's grabbing a woman by the neck. He's like, let me see what your pussy smells like.
What? Did he actually say that?
Ah, no,
I
no,
know
dude,
I
I
saw
think
a video. He was like, he was at some like,
he's asking a girl if she can fit a sausage in his.
yeah, yeah. He was
He
like, put the
ordered her
whole
a
thing in your
sausage.
mouth.
He's
Yeah,
like the
Oh
dude
whole
is
God.
sick.
Italian guy. He's just like being a little creepy. He's like a creepy uncle.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's got his nipples pierced. Like he should go to jail.
Exactly. No,
He
like
should go to jail
exactly
off
that.
that alone.
Just on that alone.
Dude, 62 with
Off
pierced
merit
nips.
alone.
So I take it you
Dude,
guys don't have your nipples pierced?
no.
No.
Should we, when I go up to Jersey, should we all get it?
When you come up, if you come up, I'll get a tattoo. I've been like meaning to get a tattoo just to
I'll get a
piss some
tattoo.
people off.
What about a nipple ring?
No, not
I'd probably get a nipple ring before I get a tattoo.
know what it is, dude. I'm just getting a
That's too bald.
tattoo about my grandmother. my like past grandmother. Ever like see those flowers where you can like dip them, they change color. Like you dip them in dye, they change color. They're like big fanny white flowers. I
Okay.
think that's what.
Sure.
Yeah. I
I'd be
don't know,
down to get
dude.
a tattoo.
That's
Just
pretty
doing stuff.
sentimental.
Dude, I don't want to get something on my body unless it's sentiment. My grandmother was mad close to me, so it's like I've been waiting, you know,
Yeah.
See,
right
I
time.
was like that, Dan, for my first tattoo. I was like, I want to get something kind of meaningful, whatever. And then once I got it, I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I'll get whatever.
I think that's gonna. That's
It's
how
like the
it's gonna
first
be.
one. Yeah, it's almost kind of like the first one. You're like, man, I want something that's meaningful. And you kind of think about it. You're like, dude, I want to get the damn best tattoo artist out there because, like, I want this shit to fucking look good. It's going to be on here for forever. Dude, my second tattoo, I got it like day of. I was just like, man, this would be a cool tattoo. Let me go to a tattoo shop. Some dude in there had no teeth. I'm like, this is my fucking guy. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? And he's just like, dude, he's like, what do you want? I showed him a Google image. He's like, we could do that. I'm like, nice. Let's
Oh
do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Dude, you know what it is? I'm scared because my dad is so against tattoos.
Oh, dude, yeah. My parents too.
It's
My
like,
dad threatened to fucking kick me out after I got my tattoo.
my dad's threatening to kick me out,
Hmm.
dude. But I'm like, dude, I just need like a change, dude. I do the same thing every week.
Yeah,
I know
spice it
everyone's
up a
stuck in
little.
that. I need some like spice up, dude. Not to say like I'm dying anytime soon. I'm 22 years fucking old.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got like
But
8 years left, you know,
That is true.
got 8 years left. You
before they
sick
block
fuck.
out the sun with the chemtrails.
Before I have to start fucking spreading my cheeks to get some vitamins.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think
I'm
this is a
gonna
pretty
try
good
that
place
tomorrow
to start.
night.
Yeah, we'll end it here.
All right.
Let's just reiterate merch coming soon. Be on the
Merch
lookout
coming
for that.
soon.
Yeah.
Guys, please subscribe to Tack It Up Podcast on
Dude,
YouTube.
yo,
Follow on
actually,
Instagram.
for people who are fucking listening to this, if we're friends or like you're like viewers or you're fans, tell people, man.
Yeah, tell people, get the word out.
Just click on it.
So
Just click
here's the
on it.
thing. We were gonna have a merch giveaway next podcast. So
Listen,
we can
just
say it at
click
the
on it.
end. If you've made it to the end, what we want is we want to share the podcast, follow us on Instagram, and DM us that you do all these things.
Hmm.
Then we'll
And
draw
text
out
me.
of a hat. Yeah, text me, say what's up, whatever you guys need to do.
And listen, if you're a
DM the
nice young woman interested in a guy who's probably about 6 foot, has a mustache, has a mullet, text me personally on the side. Has pit vipers, yeah. Text me personally on the side. Not on the podcast account, just on my personal account. You know, uh, very much appreciated.
Appreciate it.
If you like long
Click
walks
on
on
it.
the beach, candlelit dinners,
Oh, dude,
I'm
what the
lonely.
fuck?
No, I mean, yes, likewise.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, follow us, tell your friends. Merch giveaway coming soon. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Like on whatever podcast app you fucking listen to. I don't even know what we're on. I think Apple, Spotify, probably
I have
some
no clue.
underground
Podcast.
shit.
Some underground.
Yeah, dude. Like if you just get this on a laser disc, you know, if that's how you listen to it, you got a Walkman and a damn CD, and that's how you listen to us. You know, do what you got to do to get the name out there.
Please.
Podcast is ending, and I'm still
But
cracking a beer.
on that one, yeah, dude, we're out.
Yeah.